Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Market Watch on this long weekend Monday. We still have to make time to talk about the Digimon trading card game market. I hope you guys are having a great long weekend. The Niagara Falls trip was pretty good, and I want to give a big shout out to everyone that I met. I'm not over exaggerating when I say this. I think that out of the under 400 people that were there at the event for Digimon, I believe just shy of 100 people total came up to me and said, "Hey, how's it going?" or had conversations with me or hung out in some way, shape, or form over the last 48 hours, which was something really cool to see. A lot of people saying, "Oh, market watches are great, thank you," and all so much. It feels really good to be appreciated, and it feels really good meeting all the fans. And I signed some stuff and took some pictures, and it was a good time. So if you enjoyed Niagara, let me know in the comments if you're watching this video. And yeah, we're gonna move on to our long weekend just as soon as Market Watch is done. I know that as soon as I'm done recording, I'm gonna enjoy my Monday off and then back to work on Tuesday, I guess. But hopefully you guys are doing something fun and exciting. If you didn't go to regionals, hopefully you guys got some other stuff going on. Anyway, we have our first regionals of the BT17 post-ban list format underway with results, and the results definitely did have a little bit of an impact on the market. So we'll talk about it on today's video, and if you guys enjoy this content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn notification on the smashed potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. As per tradition, the Omnimon market is here, and there ain't much happening, so we'll just... same old, that's fine. Omnimon, the deck, is getting a little bit of hype right now. It did take a top spot in the regionals, but I know this hype was carrying forward last week as well. Like, your lottery Greymon, this one in particular, has shot up like 20 bucks. The alternate art here has also shot up from 30 bucks. Now it's 38. This one hasn't really moved. I ripped that one, I guess. And the secret rare was a lot higher, but it's actually come down a little bit to $26, $27. It was over 30 at one point. The deck is getting a little bit of hype. This is what I'm going to say about the Omnimon deck and then move on. EX7 is soon. Omnimon is not one of the decks I'd consider taking past BT17. I wouldn't play it in BT17, honestly. The people that are doing it right now, I think, are really, really pushing the envelope. And that's fine. Do whatever you want. But, like, as far as a competitive environment with EX7 coming out so soon, this deck is going to fall to the wayside with everything else, with the green birds and the yellow puppets and the Beetle stars and then everything else happening that's good BT17, like Imperial, which we'll get to. I think you should sell this stuff while it's hot. As well as the alternate tamer if you have it. It's also up in price right now. So if you do have these cards, cash in on the hype, make some money, and save it towards EX7 stuff, is what I'd say. Ancient Rmon, it had 2 spots in the top 16 of the event, and it also, I believe, won, which is pretty cool. Blue base, by the way, not red base. Yeah, red base is best base, people. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, it's not that bad, considering you're going to see what's up next. Blue Hybrid, the deck, is not so bad. You need 4 of this card. That's fine. Okay, but, like, your level 4 hybrids are nothing. Your level 5 hybrids are nothing. Your freaking tamers are worth nothing, lowest rarity. Your rookie lineup is worth nothing, lowest rarity. Some people play level 7, that's expensive. Okay, whatever, sure. But, like, Blue Hybrid, reasonably cheap deck, really cool to see. And it will stand the test of time throughout EX7 format for sure. So I definitely think that not a bad time to grab this card, honestly. It might even go down a little bit, but it is good. It is definitely tier 1. I don't think anyone can argue that right now. Paladin Mode Ace is sneaking up in price. Just a little bit of foreshadowing here, obviously, but this is $12.50 going up. It is sneaking upwards in price. This deck, this card, don't forget, is a generic level 7 staple that does put in work against any graveyard strategies or high stack strategies, because trash is all the dilution cards, right? So, like, it'll always be a good anti-meta tech that you can play in your blue or green decks, or I guess white decks. Eosmon, am I right? But yeah, it's not bad. It's okay. It's going up, so I want to say cash in while it's high, But being only a dollar or two higher than what it was isn't worth it in my opinion. I would rather wait and see it hit like $15 before you like officially cash in the hype. That's just me though. I don't know. You guys will do what you want to do. Altart Davis and Ken and Pale Rmon here are going through it quite a bit. For those of you that live under a rock, Imperial variants took 9 out of the top 16 spots in the regionals. Now, we would need more regionals to kind of see if this is just going to be the way it is, because I know that once a deck gets to the 50% mark of top ratios, people start having the conversation, is this deck tier 0 or whatever? And I don't really think it is. But the market seems to be responding to the overwhelming established presence that Imperial had in the top cut on the weekend. Even at the regionals, as I was walking through the tables, because I wasn't actually playing, I played in the 3v3 instead. Imperial was everywhere. I swear, like every table, like table, like long table, the people sitting on the other side, I would always see like half a dozen to a dozen Imperial decks, like in all places of the tournament. Like it was just crazy how much Imperial there was, and the prices reflect into that. So this card's gonna go crazy really soon. Definitely cashable in terms of hype value, and honestly, EX7 isn't gonna change this. I think Imperial will still be top dog in the EX7 world. This is just a random. Shroudmon is still expensive. If you'd like to sell your copies, you probably should while you can, because this card is going up in price. This one can get cleared real easy, and then your near mints are $15 a plus. Which is not too bad, honestly, for a card that's not that good at all. All right, your update packs 2024 promos are actually going crazy right now. Vidramon is up there in price. That's kind of interesting. This one's going up because of all the Bug hype right now. Bug is the anti-meta deck to the blue, and the community seems to be hyping that up a lot, as well as, the Leomon. This one, I blame the news cycle that revealed those Leomon cards in BT19 Japanese. They're all going up in price. And if you look at the booster box price, it's down to $94 on TCG Player, which is actually close to normal. And if you look at the value of what you're looking at, right? Like, let's say you wanted to maybe consider buying a box of TCG Player, or a case even. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 promos that are worth something, 2 that are worth garbage. You have a 2 in 3 chance of pulling high money in your box topper pack. That's pretty strong, honestly. And then you have the rest of the set here, where you could pull a $30 Paildramon in your super rare slot. Your Altarts, honestly, aren't that bad. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'd call it 12 Altarts that are, like, worth the paper they're printed on, basically. And you could pull a secret rare, like you could pull a Greymon, which would actually like be okay. That would be pretty decent. And if you look at the rest of this, that's pretty cool. And I say Greymon, I completely forgot the other freaking secret rare. The Fenrilugamon Takamikazuchi here, wherever it is. I don't know where it is. I maybe fell. Am I blind? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I am blind. Like, this box is worth value. And considering that if you pull a secret rare and an Altart, you're fine. If you pull a Paildramon, you're fine. Like, you're more than fine. And if you pull other various super rares, such as Ancient Garurumon, Paladin Modace, you're swimming in the dough, basically. Now, it could all come crashing down. You could pull Altart Leon, you could pull Altart Argomon, you could get a freaking Falcomon promo, and then you're fucked. That's definitely something that could happen. But I think the risk is actually greater than the reward in this particular case, because it's actually, mathematically speaking, it's hard for you to flop this on a box by box basis. I stay leery of boxes just random on the internet, because you never know who's went through the case, opened the lottery card, and said fuck it, and then, I'm done. Maybe a sealed case. What's the price of the sealed case here? If the booster box on TCG Player is $94, the sealed case is what? $1,149? Yeah, whatever. If you can find them locally and you trust the store that you find them from, grab them there. I think you could have a good return on investment on this. I seriously think you do. I don't think Obviously it could go terribly wrong, but I think the odds are in your favor of it not going terribly wrong if you want to like make some money off of it. I'll leave the choice up to you, but I think it is a good conversation point to have. That the sealed product here, now that it's kind of fallen to almost retail and TCG player, maybe not that bad, honestly. If you have these promos, you should just sell them. Oh, sorry, this promo, you should just sell it. This one, I'd also still sell it, honestly, because, once this one is gone, it's back to $26 and it's almost $30. Like, they're definitely a good time to sell this card. You missed it if you missed it, like when it was higher, but it's not that bad. It's really not. If you have this promo, sell it right now. Like, just get rid of it because it's bought out and it's crazy, and there's a shortage of it because of the Gen Con situation. So if you have any of these, you should sell them while they're high too. Speaking of promos that you should sell while they're high, this card, because of Lord Nightmon stuff that got revealed, this card's also up in price right now. So you definitely want to maybe sell this card while you can too. It'll come back down when the hype wears off, and then you can buy it back cheaper later. This is interesting. So there were 0 red hybrid decks in the top 16 of regionals, but Takuya is still getting actively eliminated from the market here. This one is $90 basically. Then we got $53, one copy. Then it's 60, and then 70. The time to sell this card is pretty much really close. I don't think red hybrid got a fair shake at the event because everyone was playing, blue. I think that was just a safe bet, and everyone went for it. And Red Hybrid can carry its own into EX7 as well, which is really cool. But the deck I'm most surprised about that didn't actually have a top 16 spot is Mirage. I did play the 3v3, which is nowhere near close to sample as regional, but I was cooking with Mirage Galgamon. Like, the deck was really good. I tested a lot against Imperial the night before the regionals, helped someone test for the event, and like, I didn't lose a single match to Imperial in all the matches we had. Not a single match I lost. And Imperial is the best deck of the format. And if you want some quick, a 10-second field of why this is logical and makes sense, this card can choke your opponent because they have so many cards that have draw or add, like, if they have Davis Ken on the board and they want to drop one of their Rmons or Vmons that searches top 3, they're going to lose memory to do that. If they have an inheritable promo Vmon in their stack and they want to swing, they're going to lose memory to do that. This Mirage Galgamon can kind of soft lock Imperial. And like Imperial also has the ability to kind of soft lock the Mirage deck because once you pale Rmon DNA, then they can't do the unsuspended thingy for a turn. But I don't think you really care about that because you're going to clear board with Mirage anyway, and that's what I was doing. I think that Mirage is not hard to play, but I think the players that could do Mirage really well could have a top of regionals, even going into EX7. But competitive meta-analysis aside, and no spots in top 16. If you think the Mirage is copium, and you think Mirage does not stand a chance, I think you saw this. I think you saw all your Mirages. Even the regular Super Rare one, that's over $10 still, $10, you still sell it. And if you believe in Mirage, I think you still sell it anyway, because the hype is going to go down for the deck, while, we get ready to EX7 format, and everyone's more concerned about their green birds and their yellow puppets and all that stuff. Mirage will be like second fiddle, but don't sleep on Mirage because a well piloted Mirage deck can fuck you in the face. And like, some people really like that, but I don't think you'd like that from a Mirage Galgamon. That might be a little bit aggressive. And finally is Rmon. As we learned at the regionals yesterday, or I guess Saturday when you're watching this, they did not hand out the new regional pack. It was still the old one because it technically started August 31st, and like our regionals were August 30th, so we kind of got bamboozled with getting the old shitty regional pack. But the new regional pack will be coming out going forward with the Rmon in it. So don't get your Rmons yet. There's no point if you need them. Or anything else in that pack. There's a lot of good cards in that pack. But yeah, that's it for today's Market Watch, guys. I hope you enjoyed my little Market Watch. A little bit longer than usual. Enjoy your long weekend. What's left of it? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!